how it's made.
Today on how
Cows.
it's made. Milk. And I have been allowed to visit the elusive, forbidden 4th floor of the windmill to investigate just how the Willottle automated milk collection.
What's up, Foruth lower?
I had no part in any of that. That wasn't me, that was someone else.
Chat Cube's going weird places.
Hello, XT. Alright, so there's a gearbox running a weighted ejector, an item drain with a mechanical pump, the hopper, a brass funnel, so I'm gonna need a hopper, a brass funnel. Did I forget to hit loop on my... I forgot to hit loop on the music playlist. Give me a second.
Oof.
There we go. Loop, motherfucker. There we go. We're good. Alright, so now I also need a brass funnel. We're gonna need fluid pipes. A seat. A weighted ejector.
Today on how it's made, lactose intolerance.
Lactose intolerance. Alright. I have learned a good deal now. Now, back to the factory where we need to automate production. Also, I updated my Create Mod skin. We now have a big-ass hat. Oh, I could have made it bigger. I could have done the Doug Dimmadome. Looks just like you. Oh, thank you. That is the point. Alright. Also, I figured out how to set up shop. No prices yet, but... Alright, so if I'm setting this up... I'm gonna need seats too. Which I think I have some red wool left over for. Do we have wood slabs? Probably in the backpack. Okay, so that's seats. Then for each of these I need a depot, which is andesite casing and andesite alloy. Which means that if I'm making 6 of those, I need 12 of these. Putting this in there so I can open these and just... There we go. more wood. Ow, ow, ow. Jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have put the berry bushes right next to the door. Not my brightest decision. Though it does mean I get a painful reminder every time to refill that machine. Hit. Okay, it's depositing into there. Let's just take a good amount of these. Like a full 9 slots full. There we go. Okay, we need these, and this. Alright, that's step 1. Cogwheels and golden sheets. I need a few more of those. Right. Put those back in here. So this, golden sheets, we need 6 of them. Alright. The automation process is slow, but it shall be worth it. Okay, so that is the ejector. Perfect. You need 2 brass funnels for each. That is 12 brass ingots. Dried kelp, which I'll look for later. 12 iron sheets and 12 polished rose quartz. Which is Du-du-du-du-du. We have sand. Yes, we do. All right. Hmm?
Thinking about where I want to put this thing.
Wait, the kelp would be in here, I believe. Where did I put all my dried kelp? Nope, there it is. I'm a little stupid. It was in my backpack the whole time. Well, that's twice as many as I needed. Put these in there. Put this in there for later. I need 12 of those, which means I need 12 chests. So 12 times 5 is 60. So I just need to grab about 4 under a full stack. Put those back in there. Alright. Iron bars, copper casing, so I need 6 of these. Bars. That'll make more than enough. If there's not some... Beautiful. I'll So I made twice as many hoppers as I needed, so I'm gonna put some in the item vault in case anyone needs them.
Okay.
Alright, and then I need... How many of these does it make? It makes one. So we need to make more of these. I didn't need the kelp, I just need this. This. And brass hands, which means 6 times 4, which is 24. Perfect. Okay, that should be the minimum things that are needed. How are you guys' projects doing?
Hell.
Pretty okay.
Alright. Alright, based off of the image I am working with, if I want to keep the main walkway here kind of open, the main starting piece is the weighted ejector. And the item drains go here and here. With hoppers pointing into them. We need a block. Then pointing in this direction, the deployer, which I turned the wrong way around. Oop. Will, where do I direct the weighted ejectors to? Do I just leave them be and they work on their own, or?
You gotta direct them somewhere. I think, like, towards the, I think there's a funnel somewhere? Just, direct them to that.
Right. Let's see, there's one at the front of here.
Okay.
And then there's one underneath it. On the underside of the other block. Yeah, those look about accurate. Do I have new buckets on hand? I do not. Okay, so bucket there, bucket there. We give put one there, one there. Toss one more on the end of each of these. Do I have more concrete? No, I need to go grab more concrete. Maybe I move these back a little. So if I want this to somewhat line up with here, then 1, 2, 3.
Let's see.
I'm just shifting them back a little. Because I want them to be, this to be like a main way to walk through. So these were kind of getting in the way.
Let's see.
Okay, I need to move these too, so... Not that. You're standing a little bit in the way, Will.
Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at your eyes.
Yeah, aren't they cool? We need to go somewhere darker to show off the cool effect. Hold on, I think the underside of here is fairly dark.
Yep, sure is.
They glow.
Uh-oh.
What I enjoy about your streams is I'm constantly watching sweaty raging streams where everyone is good, so your slow style is relaxing. Thank you! I made my first money off YouTube. 10 cents for my YouTube short, 5 cents for each 1,000 views. Dang! Nice.
Nice.
If only streams paid off. I don't get that many viewers, but... Right. Wonder, could I... 2,000 views, 11 likes, 0 comp. That's how it goes. Okay, so these... need to be on top of these, which I can do with these. You good?
Air going down wrong.
I'll only need 98,000 more views for one soda at Circle K. Alright, Will, I've built the design. I haven't powered it yet, but feel free to come check my work. I haven't added the cushions yet. And I also haven't armed them with buckets yet. Let me start doing that.
Probably should.
Okay, so 2 buckets each, right?
Could probably even do it with just the one, but I did the...
But it's better to be... In my opinion, it's better to play safe than sorry.
Yeah, I just do 2 because it's faster.
And I need fast. I've got 2 milk tanks I'm going to be filling once this thing is automated. Though honestly, if I wanted to save on resources, I could do 1 in each. Damn. Apparently the Instagram Reels economy is better than the YouTube Shorts economy. Alright, I'm gonna at least leave a nice little 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where the hopper goes, then this. 100,000 views needed on a short to buy one soda at a gas station is wild. Well...
SOCKS.
Yep.
Socks.
Right. First layer applied.
And BRB.
Alright. I'll use these to figure out if everything's placed correctly. So if my math is right, 1 million views on a YouTube short is $10. I mean, let's see, so... I don't remember my decimal, like where each turns over to the next one. My counting, when I am not fully focused on maths, it's shit now. 5 cents per 1,000 views, okay. 100,000 million. So... So, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. You'd be making... I mean, it'd either be $5 or 50. It depends. I'm not sure. It is 50, actually. A million would be 50 bucks, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. Because 1,000 is 5. Then when you get it up to 10,000, it would be 50 cents. 100,000 would be $5. And then once you go past that, that's going to get into 50. And so on and so forth. Every once in a while, I look at my past in, like, AP Science, and I'm just, like, not AP Science, but, like, AP Math and all that, like, the, like, pre-college level math, or, like, where they're like, hey, you're doing the maths you're gonna be doing in college, and I think about how I did well in that, and I'm like, man, where did I go wrong? None of that information stuck in my head. It is 1 cent to 1 cent to 16 cents per 1,000 views. Do need to come check the mysterious forbidden 4th floor again. But first, I will sleep as it is night. is there... Okay, the item filter on that is a regular bucket.
This is a bucket.
Dear God! 8 subs, 11 likes, 2,000 views, and 0 comments. Goddamn. I don't even know how to change the weighted ejector. Do I need to have my wrench out for that? I'm assuming I do, right?
Hmm?
Do I need to use...
While you're holding it before you place it down, I think you shift right-click stuff where you want to send off.
Okay, so these have item filters for buckets. Do I not have any more of those, or did I return them all to the toolbox? I need more. Lovely.
Not me wondering if I could shear a chicken.
What?
I think you'd be shearing their skin off, but sure. Let's say you could shear a chicken.
Feathers.
So what YouTube is telling me is that I just gotta go one level up for stupidity and danger level of what I'm... Big shrug, man. Alright. Oh yeah, there we go. That really, it really is just that easy. Thank you, Will, for telling me how these work.
Welcome.
Wouldn't it be the feathers? Yeah, but that's the thing, is you'd be damaging the feathers if you just sheared them off, like, with shears, because those are essentially scissors. So you'd be damaging the base of the feather and the actual, like, quill and all that.
Doggo.
Wouldn't you
Hello,
also be
doggo.
damaging the bird itself, too? Because, like, you're essentially just plucking off feathers.
Mm-hmm. So if you were plucking the feathers, that would harm the bird. If you're cutting them, then it's not immediate damage to the bird, but depending on the situation the bird is in, and they would not be able to fly, their feathers being damaged might stress them out.
I can feed doggo chicken.
You can feed doggo chicken!
There's so many of these brown doggos here.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. So, oh, I'm just missing one more. Where is my...
Forget chicken jockeys, we got a chicken jungle.
chicken jungle? Alright, now that all of these are in place, I can place the seats over them, I think. Yes, I can. Right, then I need to link them up with copper tubing. I love that it keeps asking me every once in a while, are you still watching? And I'm like, yes, I'm using you as background music. The boss music activating at my rage is very funny.
You know, chat, maybe 1 kilogram of steel is heavier than 1 kilogram of feathers. But what you did to them certainly should account for something.
Yeah. That's my Netflix and YouTube all the time. That's why I like piracy sites. They don't ask if you're still watching if you have autoplay on. It just keeps playing. Am I saying I once tried watching an anime and ended up sleeping through like more than half of the early episodes because I fell asleep while watching? Yes.
Oh, I seem to have fallen.
Oh. Okay, let's
Thank
see.
God Places isn't here.
So we need all of these. So copper sheets and copper. Actually, because of the browser I'm using, I wonder if I could... No? I know there's a way to, turn it into a mini player so it keeps playing even if I'm not poking at it every 5 minutes. But I guess I'll figure that out for next stream. Because my copper sheets are done. Let's see, I also need... Wait, no, I
Natural ground sheep? Wow.
Oh?
One. Could someone sleep in the next minute or so?
I'm underground.
I will as soon as I am done crafting. There we go. My bed isn't exactly immediately in the factory, but I can get there quickly.
Thank you.
Alright, I should pick up more of these so they're not just... Now let's check the cocoa bean thing and try and fix it since it's broken again.
Oh, what the?
Okay. Alright.
There seems to be a case of horse twins,
Hmm?
where they have the exact same stats and are the exact same looking horse,
Ooh.
but there's two of them.
So I could use a gearbox maybe? Because I do need to bring over rotational force to power these, or I just drag energy from a motor.
A rotational horse.
A rotational horse from a motor. Ah, yes. Okay, where's a... You know what, I'll just add more windmills. I'd rather be sent to North Korea than be an Instagram creator. Honestly, fair. Okay, a stone, a cherry slab. Doesn't need to be cherry, just needs to be a slab. Surely I have some kind of stone on me. Surely this'll work. And then I need a... There we go. Perfect. So I'll figure out how to up the rotational force that these get. Nope. I need to properly extend the factory floor. I just walked off the edge.
Oh no.
mean, it would be funny if I did, but then again, it's Instagram. Exactly! If you were to create a country, what would be the name and what ideology would it be? Monarchy, democracy, etc. Same question for Ferret and Will. I mean, if I were gonna create a country, I'd need to come up with a suitably good name for it. Which is one of the things I am the worst at.
And I would have had to paid better attention at the question. What was the question again?
If you were to create a country, what would the name be? And what ideology would it follow? So monarchy, democracy, all of that.
Anarchy!
I do like anarchy.
Anarchy!
It would be very dangerous to be the ruler of a country that works off anarchy, but it would be so funny.
I'd rather be in charge of a business.
A business of ferrets, you say?
Yes.
The problem is most theories in practice tend to, go downhill because of human greed. I guess if I were to create a country, it'd be somewhere between, like... It would be a democracy, but it would also, like, have a lot of heavy, like, respecting others and not persecuting people for being different types of laws that we, often don't have in real life. Or at least that don't protect those that actually need protecting. I know, way to bring a heavy topic into a silly question, but, I think about this shit a little too often. My school made sure we knew about every problem in the world. Anyway, where's my notebook that tells me how the gears work so I don't put this together and mess it up? Did I put it back on my desk and complete? Yes, I did. It was hidden behind the silly reusable notepad I use for D&D notes. Mine would be called the Union of United Federal Republics, and it'd be a constitutional monarchy. You know, that does sound like a pretty good system. So the power needs to go from bigger to smaller, bigger to smaller, bigger to smaller. So bigger one needs to be turning a smaller one not connected to. Which means... Actually, do I have any belts? Belts, belts, belts. Perfect. Or it'd be the Imperial Federation.
Ugh.
I still don't know what I'd call mine. I'd want it to be something kind of funny. But once more, my shittiness at the name game means that it would take me 50 years of the country existing to finally come up with a name for it. No, wait, the United Imperial Republics.
What if they were actually divided?
Ooh. Imperial ferrets, yes! If ferrets controlled the world, it would be a bit more bearable. Long live the ferret empire!
Oh, heaven forbid we ever get into a state like that.
The Global Commonwealth of Nations. You've put a lot of thought into this, haven't you, GM? Alright, so these need smaller ones on the back side. On the back, not on the side. And I think there's a small one that needs to be between those two or else it won't work, or is it two small ones? Or could I fit another big one? I don't think I could fit another big one. Only one way to find out. So this, and this. Because these mean I can rotate where the force is coming from.
I just had a bug try to fly into my nose.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Man.
So aside from the fly, what have you been up to, Ferret, on the server?
I am currently wandering around, but I have been figuring out a way to cook all the fish that I catch,
Ooh.
but make it look like it's integrated into my treehouse.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh shit! We got a new person
Also,
in
I
chat.
found a village.
Got a new person in chat called RioZY, who said, "Hi, just wanted to say you look interesting, so I'm a sub now so I can watch you later because work started for me right now." Well, I hope we'll see you around, Rio.
Welcome.
The one thing I hate in this world is giant flying cockroaches. Yeah, they can be quite startling. I don't like unexpected bugs, but like if I'm out in nature and I see like a cockroach, like those little guys, they're not actually as bad as we think they are. They're honestly fascinating little creatures. Okay, so I need these, which I need 4 of, so each time I make those, I need 2 of them. Hup. Yeah, no, there's only like, if I remember correctly from a research project I had to do in like middle school, only a small amount of cockroaches are actually like dangerous to humans. Like only a few of them will actually infest human homes. Most of them are just happy to live in like hollow trees that are rotting in the forest. Yeah, I think the things that have been breaking the cocoa farm is the stop and start of the server. Just based off of, like, the fact it's running smoothly whenever it's observed.
But then there's like times where we're on and then it's broken.
True. But that's what I mean, is it could be due to the area being loaded and unloaded, because it's no longer running the machine smoothly constantly.
So Jupe's not allowed to leave their area.
No! I am a prisoner of my own creation! Okay, so to make
This horse had a
these-
child.
Oh shit, a horse had a child? Need more materials to make these. Because, yeah, no, that was happening with my other farms, is, if it has to stop for some reason, it'll break the crops wherever it is. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's happening with the cocoa farm. Because basically the blocks that are normally entities turn back into blocks once the machine turns off. So I need 16 wool now.
There's a villager stuck.
Whoop.
Way under the village. There's a ravine.
Oh
like,
no.
underneath the well. There's also a horse there.
Let's see how well this works to power my machines. Oh, because they're not proper. I see what I did wrong. It's probably because they need to be something else. I'm missing one.
Damn, somebody ruined this perfectly good portal.
My brain just registered your boss music. Yeah. Fun fact, these are tracks from Infinity Nikki. Specifically from a platforming level I did way too many times and ended up mildly obsessed with the music from. So these attach to... Oh, so I need to use... That's why it wasn't working, because I didn't use the fucking glue. Not that. This. Is it gonna keep working? Oh, it's because it's on one of the cutscene songs. Oh! I just saw my health. We're good, we're fine. Nope. Oh. I was wondering what was getting in my way. It was myself. And not in a funny haha deep way. My own building was getting in my way. Alright, do you work now? No? How about... I cannot pull off Neo jumps. Yeah, that feels good. Alright. Needs more sales. Either that or I need to do more gear ratios.
Needs more sales, the local marketing company be like.
It needs more sales, the first person to make a galleon. Ow. I love falling from my own machinery like a dumbass.
Oh shit. Trident round.
Oop. I'm gonna put this back. I guess I'm running to bed.
Yes, please.
I accidentally opened my soda. Well, not accidentally, but I opened it and I accidentally, it fizzed up. Thankfully, it didn't get all over my desk, but dang. Alright. So there's a few blocks there, so I need this. Oh, that's because of those. Got it. Where did it fall? Good.
I killed a trident drowned and all I got was rotten flesh.
Man.
That sucks. Good thing you can craft a trident.
You can what now?
We can craft tridents.
In this mod pack, there's a crate add-on that allows you to craft them.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's how I've been getting my tridents.
So I need another one of these small gears, and I'll power that with another big gear. There we go. I still don't know where that one I broke earlier went. It's just vanished into the ether, I guess. You know? Let's see. Okay, they're saying... Oh, there it is. I love losing tracks of my... Tracks, jeez. Love losing track of my possessions.
It's fantastic, ain't it?
Truly fantastic. Some truly S-tier shit there. I need to provide enough speed to all of these that they're not working at a painfully slow speed. So, 2 of these need about 3 log pieces. Perfect. And I can make this fit in one space a bit better. Do I not have a pick? I don't have a pick on me. There we go. Keep these locked away for later. It's a chassis I think I need. Yes. Logs and 2 alloys, got it. Actually, if I go with that pattern, then I need... two more for each. Minimum. And 6 of these for frames. Alright, where is that last piece? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get the dirt out of the gears. B1 Battle Droid has arrived, apparently with pizza. I also had pizza today. It was very good. What kind of pizza is it? So if I want to make 16, I can just make 16 because I will need that many. Yippee!
Do we have any sort for green dye?
No. Not lime green, at least. But with pineapple, I sense a great disturbance in the a fellow pineapple on pizza enjoyer. I salute you. Alright, I need wool. Perfect. Right. These in there. Keep those there, that there, that there.
Do we have any sorts of cacti at all?
I mean, I haven't found a cactus yet. That's what I was looking for, like all those streams ago.
And we don't have any lime either.
Yep, that's
would
what the
be
rose plants are
Sea
for.
pickles.
The rose plants are there for crushing them. Because you can sometimes get lime from them. Or at least some kind of green dye. Green dye, yeah. The reason I was looking for it is because it's really needed for super glue.
I just need it to dye something.
Well, if I had started farming green dye, I would hand you some, but that's something we're generally broke on, because it's more needed for super glue by making it into slime balls.
I just need one.
I know.
Green dye.
I broke my scaffolding before activating it. I'm a little silly.
Millstone.
But did
Okay.
I add too much to this damn machine and now it's complaining that it's overstressed?
Yep.
Oh, you little shit. You little shit.
Me to my brain when people give me one task.
God, what a mood. Alright, so I'm gonna need some of these. Perhaps I just attach it to this one? And hope that that's fast enough? Yeah? So, return everything. Do either of these have gears in them? No? Well, you're gonna have gears in you. That sounds weird out of context. Let's see, we're starting to run out of chocolate. To be fair, the chocolate-covered berries are gonna be great. Pineapple pizza unsubscribe. Damn, that harsh? That harsh? I like it. It's a little sour. It's a little sweet. It cuts through the grease. Right, gotta get more cows so I can properly fill up the seats without worrying about killing that one there. Perfect. Now I can just toss the rest in here. Alright, just need to hook these up to this. Question, yeah? I teleported bread. That is a truly impressive act. Teleporting bread. Alright, so I'm gonna need a gearbox, which is a stripped log. Turned into an andesite casing with 4 gears. Yeah, that is pretty important. Where did you teleport it to? If you teleported bread, where did it go? One of these. Pop it in here. This should work. Yeah. Actually, even more important question. Where to where? How far did you teleport this bread? this with this and this. Perfect. Do I have leads? I should have leads. There we go. I told you to teleport, Brett. I don't remember doing that. Come on. Come on, cow. Oh. Oh. No, come on. Yeah, there you go.
Looking at the millstone thing,
Mm-hmm.
milling most plants that have some sort of green on them will give you at least like a 10% chance of getting either lime or green dye, but fern and large fern like just straight up give you green dye.
Dang. Okay, bring this cow over there. Come on. Come on. You are practically there, buddy. Come on, cow. No. Buddy. Alright, you're gonna follow me. Yes, there we go. Now come up here. Over here. Oh my god, it got stuck on the top of the fucking conveyor belt. Buddy, over here. Now stay still. I'm gonna shove you into a seat. Come on. There we go. We got one. Come on. Baby cow, nope. Little guy, you will go back in there. Follow me. There we go. Follow me. Come on. There you go. Alright, one more for this side. No. Yes. What about this guy back here? Come on. It grew up when it was behind the gears. Come out this way. There we go. Come on, up here. Oh my god. Come on. Let's try that again. Stay there. Nope. The fucking minigame music starts as I struggle to herd a cow. Come on. There's a cozy cushion right there. how well this has been filled up. That's almost full. I spent over an hour making the flag for the constitutional monarchy country. It's in your arts now. Nice! I'll have to check it after stream.
How the fuck do you make andesite casing to make a thing?
Oh, you need a full log. Then you take off the bark. And then you just click it with an andesite casing in your hand. Not an andesite casing, an andesite alloy in your hand.
Ah, so
You
that's
just-
why it wouldn't be in the crafting. at
Yep,
all.
because you need to apply it with your hand. Alright, I do need to make some more chocolate, which means you, my friend, need to be heated. I got a bunch of logs. Let's use those. Let's watch this work. Also, GM asked you to take a look at the flag he made. Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's very British.
Very British, yeah.
Could free one of the cows from this. Alright, now I can take one of the adults out. Come here. No, come here. Come on. That's weird. Could have sworn I had more baby cows in here than that.
But they've grown up.
No. Because there's less cows.
And they've died.
Yeah, I think I saw like the effect of like something dying from fall damage, but how could they be dying of fall damage?
They fall out.
No! It's an enclosed
Was it
pen!
in a small... How enclosed? How small is it?
They can move around freely. fenced in 6
House,
by
really?
5.
5 by 5. Okay, well, that's...
And there were,
that's great.
there were like 3 to 4 baby cows in here.
Yeah, that should have been enough space.
And now there's,
I don't know what
only
happened.
2 left and the one parent still on the seat. Are they dying as soon as they grow up? Hold on. You. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Huh. Well, either way, now I have way less cows to work with. It's a bit frustrating. Okay. You will go onto that one. Alright. Is the chocolate tank full? It's not. This little guy just ran out of power. And the music decided to ask me yet again if I was still watching. Okay, I need one more. Guess I'll take this guy, the last full-grown adult still in the pen. Other than the one that's almost dead that I kind of don't want to take out of the pen for reasons, because it's nearly dead. No, buddy, I need you up on this. Buddy. Up here. There we go. There. Guess I'll make a few more cakes. Which is an egg, 2 sugar, and a dough. Is I right about that? Yeah, egg, 2 sugar, 1 dough. workout session. Ah, hand crank until fully exhausted. And I need 16 more. I know I had more sugar cane. Okay, I need 2 more stacks and 16.
Dude, how much did you just take from that? The sugar cane?
About 3 to 4 stacks.
Okay.
Unfortunately, cake making requires a lot of sugar.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to figure out if this thing's actually still working.
Oop.
Which is why I asked you last time if you could, like, not for a little bit. At least I think I did. I might have thought it.
Yeah, like you told me you were trying to count it, but you didn't say not to.
Yeah. Because last time I was over here, there was 944. Now there's 733, so... yeah, that's not great for figuring out if this farm's actually working.
Yeah,
Because it's just
sorry.
been going around and not stopping to drop off at any point. So maybe if the cake making could pause for a bit.
Yeah, don't worry, I've got all
That
I
would be
need to
great.
make for a bit.
Okay. Man, that percent chance of die is very low. Of
Yeah.
green dye specifically.
You need to put an absurd amount in there to get the green dye.
Yeah, I put in 28 flowers. I got 100 red. No, I put in 29. I got 100 red dye and 2 green. What if I had ferns? That'd be guaranteed green.
And besides, if I wanted to make more cakes, I'm gonna need more eggs. Because despite having a chicken as a receptionist, they do not provide a infinite source of eggs.
Oh, don't worry. The jungle has plenty of chickens.
Alright. Also got a bunch of bread. Let's turn a few of these into sweet rolls. Because not only are they good for selling, I also snack on them all the time. Let's also add some basic bread. And you know what? Let's toss these in the chocolate one. I didn't know they added the Stitch and Switch soiree to this. Let's toss in this one next. There we go. Hmm?
Wandering trainer, hello, hi. He has green dye.
Ayo!
Buddy. Stay here. Hey Jupe, can you come keep this guy loaded?
Where is he?
By my mangrove tree, like right outside your
Oh,
factory.
yeah, hold on, let me... Yeah, let me just hold this guy for you.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
I need to go trade with the guys under the house.
And I'm just gonna go back to the beginning of this playlist because half of it is just cutscene music now. Anyway. Hi, Crow the Sky Kid, welcome! I'm currently holding a trader so that Ferret has time to go and grab some emeralds to get some green dye, because we are apparently always broke when it comes to green dye.
Because green dye needs cacti and or a shit ton of flowers.
And we need it for so many things, not just dyeing. It's needed for crafting slime balls, which are needed for glue. You can use it for dyeing things, obviously. I know there's a handful of other things. Trapping locksmith is my fave. Oh? Oh, blacksmith, yeah. So I could make blaze cakes, which are a good way to power blazes.
Okay, I'm here.
Alright.
I have
He's
have
all
7 of-
yours. My factory has expanded quite a bit since, we now have
Okay,
cows.
cool.
Are you guys going to the Nether? Is this modded? Well, yes, it's modded. We're using the Create mod, which is all about making factories. I have decided to become a, mogul of food production, specifically sweets and baked goods. So we've got a bakery, we've got a filling station for making sweet rolls, chocolate glazed berries, and topping cakes with whatever's possible. Wait, that's one of the snack. It's fine. Just gonna toss the rest in there. Because as you can see, I've got a shop area here. I haven't set prices yet, but we have my loyal employees, the dog I tamed a week ago, and one of the chickens I caught here ages ago. One makes it possible to access the shops, the other just gives me a endless supply of eggs. Cool, I love chocolate sweets. Hell yeah! Alright, how many eggs do I have in here? I need 4 for another load of cakes. Starting to run low on those. Alright, we're starting to run out of that. The chocolate tank is almost full, so that's good enough. That tank needs to be filled more. Let's make another set of sweet rolls, since those are kind of the ultimate. Right. Maybe if I power it just a little, it'll be enough to fill this up. It really only needs to make a couple more batches, so... Alright, buddy. Have some wood. I'm gonna be automating a lot more stuff, like the chocolate and sugar going over to the chocolate making thing, but for now a lot of it is manual. Let's see. Now that I've got all these, I can make a couple more cakes. Finally done with the socialist flag one. Nice, GM. Alright. W also was good, Jube. Hello, hee hee! Still working on, absolutely mass-producing cakes and shit. Right, now I can
I will.
move these down here, toss these in here. Each time a cake goes out, I can toss another egg in. And now I can let it work on its own to finish up the last 16. Drop these there. All right. Oh, good. We got a bit more from the. Oh, it's full. Okay, I could get some apples. Could put honey bottles there or buckets. Well, I don't have any apples, I don't think. I have one. No, wait, I've got two. Oh, Crow made it. Yeah, Crow made it. Ooh, I'm gonna yoink a couple of the apples here. Did it break again? Yes, it did. Who's Mr. Hee Hee, are you new? Hee Hee's actually been here a while.
He just doesn't always show up to stream.
Mm-hmm. Just like Ducky, who's one of the OGs. Let's put these here, these two, and now not new to the streams, I just pop in once in a while. Exactly! Wait, no, I could have totally just gotten... Doggo, I need a stack of sweet rolls. Thank you.
have
Hmm?
glow ink sacks at all?
No, I don't think we
Anybody?
do. I will be remembered as an OG until I get a sleep schedule. Oh, wow. New items gonna be in shop. Honey apples.
Thank you, Will.
Okay, I know I left one of these over here.
If not, kill Greg.
So these, but it's about, let's go with 16 apples. Sounds pretty good.
Thank you, Will. I just need 3.
Greg will just die from the axolotl.
I will let Greg die naturally.
For the Soviet Union. Right, let's toss these in here. It'd be quicker than death by axolotl. They're not wrong. More peaceful even, yeah!
No, Greg's gonna die of natural causes, and by natural causes I mean axolotl bites.
And I quote, for the good of the proletariat. Yep. Actually. Don't mind me just yoinking a good deal of apples from the tree farm.
Oh, please do.
Yippee!
Their only other use is going to be horse taming for more gilt horses,
For more guilt horses.
or bone meal.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna use them to make some snacks. Called honeyed apples. AKA, I take one man's trash and turn it into another man's treasure.
Harley. I need to build Harley a pen.
Let's see, I could probably get maybe 1 or 2 more stacks of honeyed apples out of the amount of honey I currently have stored up.
I remembered that I have saddles in my backpack. Now I can actually ride Harley around.
Ooh. Did they break again? They broke again. For some reason, the machine only obliterates these 2 rows. Didn't do it this time. Didn't do it this time. Hello.
Hello.
Ow! I love that berry bushes just absolutely destroy you. I need to make something that's gonna auto-harvest these for me so I don't have to run my ankles through them every time. Why don't you make a circular cocoa farm? My friend DJ made one. We've never had it break on us. You know? It's because I wasn't sure it would work circular, so I decided to make it long ways. Let's see. Yeah, it worked. I think it's just when the chunk deloads, it usually freezes, and wherever it freezes, it becomes a solid object.
This is the first time I've planted something? Wow.
Damn. Or at least first time you've planted seeds, specifically.
Yeah, first time I planted seeds specifically. Harley, where the hell did your lead go? We'll probably despawn.
That'd make a lot of sense. Exactly, and because the server's going on and off, and I'm leaving the area of my factory, like the immediate chunk, it unloads and decides to go fucky wucky. Alright, let's check the amount of honey left in the tank, see if I can risk one more. I think I might do one more, honestly. Better to have the shop overly stocked rather than understocked. Alright, Jube is trapped so machines work. Exactly! It's confinement for the sake of advancement.
Advancement.
I sent another flag too if you look after stream. Alright! Look at how satisfying this is. They are in the official Discord. We have an art channel where people can share things they make.
Yep. You gotta go through all the steps of setting up your servership in order to see the channels.
Yep, we have, like, basically we've got a few things to keep us from getting bot raided and all that. Because, you know, if we get raided by bots, then that'll be a hassle, considering, like, we're not, like, professional Discord moderating this. Can share arts? Yeah!
There's a whole channel called Your Arts.
There's even one for fan art.
As in fan art of Jupe.
Preferably me,
Jupe's
but
new
I've
stuff.
seen people put fan art of other things in there, and honestly, I'm not too harsh on it.
Yeah.
Alright, do I have more so I can put them in there now? Is there anything else I can top with the chocolate? I could make bars of chocolate.
Ooh. Pufferfish chocolate?
Pufferfish chocolate, yeah! I'm pretty sure that it's just slowly being infused to more and more chocolate. So I just need to get the chocolate to a compacting thing. Which means if I turn off these, which means the fans are no longer pushing the hot air through there, and I get a couple buckets, I might be able to make a couple chocolate bars. I have to remove the cake base, though.
like dark oak saplings.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll set up when I get time to. Hell yeah! The link is usually always in the description. I'm gonna make it so people can have a sweet treat by adding chocolate bars to my shop. So the amount currently in there is enough to make a good deal. So it should be making about 32 currently. At least it's not My Hero Academia fan art. That fandom has too much drama. I mean, he ain't wrong. Yeah? I am gonna go grab some water. Everyone make sure to hydrate.
Hydration check. I'm just gonna make a bunch of sticks and put them in this chest so I can come down here if I need to and just trade sticks.
father, son, or name my pronouns kindred. That would be, I think we've got a neo pronouns option. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was, getting water because hydration is important. Even though we're very close to end of stream, if I feel dehydrated, the rule of thumb is hydrate. Yeah, it tends to tweak out, like, when I stand up or move too violently outside of the frame of the camera. I don't have full body tracking or anything, so it can't do all the fancy expressive stuff. And it loses tracking sometimes. Alright, let's check on the chocolates. They're just doing sit-ups, don't worry. That should be all of them. Yeah, there we go. I have now made a stack of chocolate bars. Down and up and down and up and down and up. I need this in red. Let's just, Perfect! Okay. Hey, Bupper, I need you to fill this with chocolate bars. Let's do it in batches of 8. Yippee! I am sorry you witnessed that. Witnessed what? Right. Pufferfish chocolate sounds something the rich eat. Yeah, it's what happens when you're making chocolate and your friend says, "Here's my attorney's badge," and tosses
throws his attorney's badge pufferfish at you.
So poison chocolate, essentially. There are no lasting effects here though, for some reason.
Kind of weird like that.
Yep, which means, come on, little buddy, we need you burning and making more chocolate. Do I have more buckets than this? No, I don't, because I gave them all to the cow milker. Oh, my bad, they. Yeah, it's fine. You're gonna slip up a bunch. I'm used to it at this point. So, 64 divided by 8, I believe that means I need to do 8 more. Right, I need to remove the filter anytime I want to do this because the filter keeps the chocolate bars from going in because they are not a baked good. My friends are about to start calling me it a thing, I swear. Isn't that hee hee? Clownfish chocolate cake? I don't know, maybe we taught us
That's a very funny
a tropical fish in there. Yeah, I bet it would taste pretty funny. Right. And now while it's processing that, we get 2 more buckets.
Just remember, there are no bad ideas, just ones we don't do.
Yep. Right. Now when I put that in, I need to check how many are in the final thing. This should be bringing it up to 32. I like to do full stacks, it just feels neater. Right, I was supposed to be going to get more. How the Glorp did Cheesecake get OG viewer? Because Cheesecake showed up for a couple of the like older streams, I believe. I think I was giving it out to people who were like in some of the earlier streams, or at least visited once in the earlier streams, as in they were people who were there at the beginning. +8. Okay, yeah, I just need to do one more batch here, and then we will have another full stack of chocolates. To be fair, the things on the OG viewers are still pretty vague. I found a centipede on the wall. Hell yeah. We had a big-ass crane fly in here one night. I was just vibing. Then I see what looks like a giant mosquito on the wall, and I'm like, oh, god dang it, it's a crane fly again. So this is 4. Five. And that's 8, not 5. Jeez, I can't. My brain sometimes forgets what counting is.
The math ain't mathin'.
The math ain't mathin'. I know they're harmless, but crane flies scare the heck out of me. Yep. I remember when I was a kid, like, and I had this little, like, nightlight with, like, just a nightlight on my table. And, because of the way the light was hitting it, the shadow of a crane fly looked like a mosquito that was almost the size of me. Needless to say, I had nightmares. Because crane flies, especially the male crane flies, look like giant mosquitoes. And when you're a kid who doesn't know what a crane fly is, you see what looks like a giant mosquito and you're like, oh my god, there's a giant mosquito in my room. How much time left on stream? We got about 6 minutes left. Thank you, XT. I personally love bugs, but a lot of them, like, I like them, but some of them I would like them to stay far away from me. I had, like, a whole bug hyperfixation at one point. Like, a whole point in my life where I was so sure I would go on to be a, entomologist, which are the people who like bugs, not to be confused with a... Well, etymology and entomology are very similar sounding, aren't they?
Yep, their etymology is the words, entomologies is the bugs.
I wanted to be an entomologist when I was a kid, because, we would go to this place that's kind of, like, there's an area where I live, where they've got, like, basically a zoo next to, like, a place full of, like, bugs and stuff that they call the insectarium. And I would go to the insectarium every once in a while, and I would look at, like, the fire ant display they had, and the stick bugs and all that, and I was, like, so certain that when I grew up, I would be an entomologist. I was like, I want to work with bugs. I love bugs. And honestly, if I had to go and work at, like, the insectarium, that would still be a dream job. Mainly because now I like beetles. If I got to handle beetles and give them their little cup of jelly every day, that would be fun.
Why was I trying to come up with something about British elderly homes?
Hey, Pupper, let's see our stock. Alright, at least 107 of each item. That's pretty good. Honestly, seeing all these machines running in sync is pretty fun. Ow. The same one is broken again. W just made a tea farm and create. Nice! Okay, these go about here. Perfect. Gonna need to make this item vault bigger so it can actually hold all of my stock. So certain till they found a cockroach in their food. Fun fact, most species of cockroaches won't, like, actively go into your house and infest your stuff and cause problems. They live in the forest. And the only time I've ever seen a cockroach in person, it was just chilling on a table. I saw it, poked it with a pencil, and it started flying everywhere and everyone started screaming, and I was just like, what a funky little creature.
Yeah. And then you get the ones that hide in the cupboards in your church nursery. And you open it and they're in the fucking they're in the sheet protector taped to the door. You have to smack it with your shoe so that it doesn't get out. And then you just close that door and tell the kids, no, we're not playing with that one.
We're not playing with that.
Seems to be a good time to wrap up.
Yep. After all, we are a minute from end of stream, and I'm just gonna finish collecting these first. Anyway. Thank you all for watching tonight's stream. If you liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe. We stream Tuesday and Thursday nights. And I hope to see you all in the next stream. Goodbye!
Bye, chat.